Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Skyrim. Today, I think we're just going to do some side quests, and then I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. We're going to start off the first little bit of the main quest, and then I think we're going to, whatever. I shouldn't be making promises. Let's look at what we have in our inventory. No, it's not. Okay, what do we have for bows? Yeah, okay, I think we're good to go.
For my husband,
Yep, I'm ready.
Nazim, check the Jarl's.
This was not in my offhand.
Backside. That's usually where he's stuck.
And then I want this. Perfect. Okay.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Okay, I'm ready to go. Let me check. Okay, we need to do that. We need to do that. Galder Legend. Yeah. Mammoth Tusk to Ysolda. Amaran's Family Sword. College of Winterhold. Stormcloak Rebellion. Okay, I plan to do all 4 of those. So, let's start off. Run up here, turn in the quest to Farengar. This should be easy, this should be great, this should be good. Then we can get on with the main quest. Alright. Sorry, I am going to try to talk a little bit quieter. I know I'm not very good at that, but... Okay. Oh, and in here we can see this.
The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna disenchant these, and we're gonna disenchant these boots. Learn some stuff. Nice. Increase to 21. Perfect.
The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
What about
You'll
my
have to see
reward?
the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenir.
Oh, you can see the Whiterun Guard in the back.
One of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Yep. Okay, so. Important stuff. I have no shoes.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. The sword coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Alright.
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
Alright, so, thing I'm going to do here. These are light armor boots. I'm going to equip them because I do not have boots right now. And they give me a resist frost effect. Which I don't think this first dragon that we fight is a frost dragon. But whatever. We're going to keep it on until we can get other boots. Because I think it might be a frost effect.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I don't think I've ever seen that interaction before.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
Got it. Anyway, let's boogie. Yeah. How much carry weight do I have? Okay, I have 200. We're good. Or, I guess, 197. Yeah. So, let's head out and let's muster with the men near the main gate. We're going to follow Irileth.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the yard. On behalf of White
So, they mentioned there we now have the opportunity to purchase property in the city. I just like stopping by the shrine whenever I go by. I don't like to keep track of what diseases I have, and so it's just good to do that every time. So we can now purchase property in the city. And that means we can buy this little house over here.
What brings you to
Let me see if I can find it.
I'm here to buy food.
Is it this one?
If you're heading
This one
east,
Breeze home?
steer clear of Hilgud's tomb.
Yes.
Thing about those old crypts, the dead having trouble staying that way.
Yeah, so this little house, you can buy this if you're... That dude just gave me a side quest. I didn't ask. He gave me one. Yeah, you can buy this house. It's cool. It's good. Anyway, the men are here.
What is it?
We're
Thinking
just
of
chilling.
settling in? There's
Yeah.
a house for sale. Breeze Hall.
Breeze home.
You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Yeah, well, no,
Dragon
we
is
just got the
attacking
thing.
Western Watchtower.
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No.
We're so dead.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Let's move out.
What a rousing speech. Okay, so anyway, let's go fight the dragon. So, let's cover dragon fighting real quick. So, dragons have a couple of cool moves. They've got claws, they've got bites, they've got a tail attack, right? Their bite is by far their most dangerous attack they can pull on you. They also naturally have a breath weapon. Ow. Yeah, the breath weapon counts as magic and can be blocked as such. So if you have a ward spell or, say, an anti-magic effect, anything that resists the magic will resist it. Which is part of the reason why they put why they put tundra, cotton, and lavender in Whiterun is so that you can have a resist magic effect before you get to this dragon fight. Also, dragons fly. As such, we're going to be switching to the bow. Yeah. Now, I'm not very good with bows. Even less so on controller. So, let's do this. We're going to start the fight before anybody else shows up. Where is the guard?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Alright.
Let's save us.
Save right
Here
here.
he comes again.
I'm gonna run up to the top of this watchtower. There he is! Hiya! Did I get him? I think I got him. Yeah, okay, there's really not much you can do with that. Ooh. Here, fight me, you coward. Yeah, dragons tend to have that problem. So, yeah, this is a good clean first dragon fight, you know. Oh, I hit the ground there. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, they've got pretty good range on that breath weapon. It's and it'll deal a lot of damage if they can get the whole of it into you. They can hit you with all of it. Anyway, you see this dragon has the proper name of Myrmilnir. I think you may have also seen some lightning earlier that Irileth was using. So, trick about dragons. When they get below half health, they lose the ability to fly. Myrmilnir is not quite below half health yet, but he is close. He's bloodied. Okay, where'd you land? There he goes. Fire. Well, that had some lag on it. Okay. No, our archery went up. Yeah. Bound sword. Let's get him. I would prefer to have a bound bow at this point. But also, hopefully, I can catch this. Hopefully, they'll breathe on me. You can just stun dragons, by the way. Oh, and you saw I snapped him out of that breath weapon. And we got the cam kill. Handled. Nice. He says, Dovahkiin, no! Now as he dies and crumbles to ash. We absorb its soul as its killer. Now we unlocked shouts. And we learned the word of power, force, unrelenting force. Force. We learned the word force in the shout, named unrelenting force. Yeah. Oh, and we've got some good loot. All right. New enchantment, Iron Greatsword of Sparks, some arrows, Whiterun guard armor, fur boots, and a Whiterun guard helmet. No points for guessing where that came from. Some gold. And then these rare resources, dragon scales and bones. Notice how these weigh 15 each and 10 each. It is very, very easy to get weighed down off a single dragon. Alright, which is a problem that a lot of us tend to run into. Anyway.
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. And now, come on, waiting on the cutscene.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
I'm gonna turn up the sound real quick. Audio. Voice. There we go.
What are you talking about?
That's right.
Okay, anyway, so now if we go to the magic section, the shouts here, unrelenting force, that word we learned back in the Bleak Falls Barrow, that's a thing we can equip to the right
Grandfather
bumper.
used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon.
The Thuum!
Like old
summons the
Pybacip
Thuum.
himself.
Yeah,
I've
so
never
we've
heard
got
of
that.
Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Forever. Yeah.
But the old tales
Yeah,
tell of
this
the
is great.
Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you left
Yeah.
being awfully quiet.
So that's what Foos
Come on,
that's what Foos
Tell me,
does
do you
in
believe in this dragonborn
Unrelenting
business?
Force. Pushes back enemies,
Some of you would be
It's
better off
easy,
keeping quiet than
shocks
slapping
them
your
for
thumbs
a
in
hot
matters you
second.
don't know anything
It's useful
about.
no matter what your type
Here's
is.
a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But
Yeah.
I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise
So
you all
hostile.
to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting.
The voice
What you
of the
just did.
Dragonborn.
Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Yep. Anyway, it should be noted that Foos, that Unrelenting Force, deals like a little bit of damage. Not very much, but it is enough to cause aggression, and it counts as assault if you use it on just a civilian. Anyway, let's run on back to High Hrothgar. And then as we're running back, we should get another event triggering. So anyway, yeah, you collect the new force powers by finding those word walls, those stone walls with the words of dragon and dragon on them. And then, as you kill dragons, dragons will now spawn across the land, and they'll come after you. As you kill them and absorb their souls, you can unlock the words and increase in power. Hopefully we'll be able to show that off. Anyway, we're gonna stick with the main quest, I think, for just a little bit. No, never mind. I don't think I want to right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of side questing as the Dragonborn. Our name has been summoned from the heavens. Wonder what to make of that. So, anyway. Yeah, shouts are pretty unique. There's only a few characters in the game who can do them, and they are strong. It's a variety of strong and unique magic effects. Their only downside, let me show this off. So you see up on that map, that glowed blue, and now it's cooling down. Yeah, that's your cooldown on shouts. Shouts don't take any resource other than time. It's pretty great. Also, the more words you know in a shout, you can charge up the button for longer periods of time, and it'll damage, and it'll do more. It'll just be more powerful of a shout.
You already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're
Oh
causing
gosh, I'm
no
lagging.
trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
What a creep. Okay, so these guys are dirty liars. Alright? I'll talk about this side quest as we're
A
walking.
woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If
All right.
you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
So, the person they're looking for is Hulda
You tried
at the...
mercenary
Is it
work?
Hulda?
It might suit you.
Anyway, it's the mate, or
Ah,
it's
easy.
the...
Did it? You killed the dragon.
or it's the server at the Bannered Mare over there. Anyway, she is escaped Redguard royalty, and they are paying to hunt her down. Now, depending on if you turn her in or not, they'll either tell you, oh, yeah, she served, or either she is escaped royalty, and there are political opponents hunting her down, or she is a servant of the Thalmor who has escaped to Skyrim. Now, I am obligated to believe that she is, in fact, just a political person who is escaping political opponents. Mostly for this reason. Rorikstead, or Skyrim,
Good. You're finally here.
Okay.
The Jarl's been waiting for you.
the provinces
You
that
heard the
hate
summons. What
the
else could it
Thalmor
mean?
and the Thalmor's associates the most, in order,
We were just
it
talking about
goes,
you.
or
I
number
thought I'd leave a
one
word with you.
is Hammerfell,
What happened at the watchtower?
and number two
Was the dragon
is
there?
Skyrim. The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the
I
dragon.
knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out it may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power
Sounds
from
true.
it.
The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmoras.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn. Foos!
Not nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so basically, if you are escaping to, world map. World map, there we go, okay. So, allow me to point something out. So all the way over here, across these mountains, is the desert where Hammerfell is. Alright, the Badlands area, it's across these mountains. Now, should be noted, on this border, across these mountains, is the Reach. You can escape down here, or if you go down here, that's neutral territory. Here, in Skyrim really hates the Thalmor, and in fact, you can kill them with impunity. It's not even a thing. In Stormcloak-controlled territories, you can kill them with impunity. In Imperial-controlled areas, you will be charged with assault, not murder. So, yeah, you can kill with impunity. It's amazing. You can just slaughter them en masse. Nobody cares. Hammerfell hates them somehow even more. Alright? Now, if you are escaping as a Thalmor emissary, and you are fleeing from Redguards who want you dead, you would not cross this whole stretch of area and chill in Whiterun, okay? Whiterun is about as far as you can get from any border of Skyrim, and is in no way, shape, or form out of the reach of Hammerfell warriors, or people coming to kill you from Hammerfell. You could instead escape down this way, or out the other end of Hammerfell, or literally any direction that's not Skyrim. Alright?